It's an exciting afternoon on Gossip Gala, and I can't wait to spill out all the juicy content. Hello, my besties. Welcome to Gossip Gala. So, yeah, I mean, best believe if it's trending, we're talking about it. Small gossip, you don't kill anybody now. Come on. So, we are the host of the show, and I am God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe.
I'm Oni Lawana, aka the baddest baddie.
Hey, come
So how
on,
are
shake and
you?
trouble. So, quick one, right? We have a guest on the show, and the person is no other person than Life Jacob. So, he's a writer, a creator, and do I allow him? How are you, Life? How you doing?
You know what they say about blessed are my among two men. So,
Hey,
Aw.
I feel like you being here is gonna bring more life to the show.
We're really gonna shake
Do you get
the
that?
table.
Okay,
Fingers crossed.
okay.
But just a quick question: how was everyone's weekend? How was everyone?
My weekend was quite eventful. A lot of things happened. I was
All
at
right.
this mini concert and other things. But then,
Oh, okay.
All right.
it's good to be
Okay.
here.
What about you, God's Beauty?
My Jesus, it was an exciting one, honestly, because I had this whole red carpet thing that I needed
Oh.
to do, and it was like an all night. So I was on heels all night. You know what that drip is like.
Wow.
How about you? And you tell me.
It was a great weekend. Actually, I was at Asaba over this weekend
Hey, come on.
hosting some, financial event, and it was really good. It was fun. So yeah, that was really good. But okay, so we're gonna be taking a quick break, but stick around, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and when we get back, we're gonna be getting down to what's on the streets of social media.
Period.
Thank you. You're still watching Gossip Gala, so thanks for sticking with us. So, on the streets of social media, let's start with food. Nigerians in awe as four boys compete in an amala eating competition in Agege. First of all, what do I have to say about this?
Okay.
I mean, I've always seen, food eating competitions, but I've never in my life seen them have an amala eating competition. And, it was just, really fun to watch. And, the video, that guy that, stood up and, cleared his plate. Yeah, that guy in the blue, Chad, the one in the middle, pretty much. He was just the funniest to me. I've never seen someone eat amala like that. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Let me allow life speak because life is really laughing here.
The first time I saw that video, I was like, people. No, for the sake of competition, yeah, it's allowed. But would you eat like that? Really? No. I don't think I want to eat like
That's
that.
quite
Or-
scary. Did you
It's
see the way he was grabbing that?
These guys are swallowing on swallow.
Oh, wow.
I can't do that.
Personally, I mean, he was taking that competition
Too
down
seriously.
to the T, too serious.
For me, what I could just see there is more like cultural diversity because trust me when I say I'm very sure all of those guys there are not Yorubas, right? So it's how you're able to take other people's food or try other people's food. So I mean, we keep talking about this culture thing, this culture that, but the truth is one way of uniting ourselves is actually trying other people's culture, right? So when
Yeah.
I saw them eating, I'm like, you know what? We are gonna talk about this.
Her.
We are gonna talk about this.
It's good. It's good that because we've been seeing it especially on TikTok, we've been seeing people from diverse places
Yeah.
try out Nigerian food. You see them trying fufu, trying a bar, trying the rest of them, and seeing that happening here in Nigeria.
I mean,
it's something,
diversity.
something to be excited about.
All right, so still on the food trends, right? Artisan Muideen, who was captured eating, said Buhari is the cause of our current hardship and not President Tinubu. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
What are your thoughts? Let me start with Oni. What do you think?
Well, you know what? To be very honest here, in some extents, I'll say in some extents, he is right to the point of where, obviously when Buhari was in power, there were some problems, that were left unsolved. And then Tinubu came in and, met those problems, plus the problems that, we're dealing with right now.
Yeah.
But to be very honest, it's not just Buhari. It's literally a trademark of all the past presidents, come into power, they'll leave things undone, leave issues in the country, and then the next president will come in and meet them same issues with the issues that we're also having in the present. So it's
Right.
it's a recurring cycle. Everyone is adding to everyone's problems.
To
What
add
do you
to that,
think, Life?
It's 9 years of. I don't want to go
Deep,
through
a bit.
and say, it's a Buhari problem or a Tinubu problem, but it's 9 years of APC government and
Yes.
we're stuck here. So
So you think it's an APC problem?
it's an APC problem.
Oh,
it's,
wow.
it's the Nigerian political class problem because we've been able to look for a way to know how to shift goalposts when it comes to blaming people about what's going on and what's happening in the country. But then, 16 years PDP, Not bad,
Not
but
bad.
still.
But there was still lapses. I mean, if you remember before now, there's this song that sings everywhere scatter, scatter.
See,
Poor man.
Jaga,
I-
Do you
Jaga.
understand? So
Someone
it just
said
shows that
something.
we've always had these issues before now.
Someone said
Clearly.
something. If you think it's bad now, wait for another 20 years. And
To be honest,
and they'll tell you how.
honestly.
So that's why I'm saying, like, it's literally like it's every or like we can't just like point fingers and say, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's Buhari. Like,
Yeah.
all
that
presidents
that
have
blame
had, like,
has to
their-
be shared
yeah,
across.
their
Yeah.
part to play.
I agree too.
Yeah, so we
Okay,
need to do better and like
Yes,
elect
we
better people.
do. Okay, so moving on. So on the attack movement, a 200 level Unilag student attacked his lecturer for sending him out of his class. Just to begin with this, so I saw the video, right? To be fair, I'm not saying that it's right to, attack your teacher, but the teacher did put his hands on him first. I don't know, like, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
To be honest, right, I have an issue with, no, regardless, first of all, the person is your teacher, it's more like your superior.
Yeah.
On no account would
Yeah.
you retaliate back by punching. Come on.
Yeah, no, he didn't
Even-
punch. He pushed.
It's regardless. See, what did the lecturer even do? He just
Look
told
at
him
how
to leave
he's-
the class.
No, look
No.
at how
Okay,
he's
so maybe I'm
pulling
watching the
guy
video.
now.
You said he didn't
Haba.
punch. You said what is
pushed.
that? Is that
That's
not
a
punch?
push.
That's
No,
not a
he
push, bro.
pushed.
That's not a
He
push.
pushed.
Life, what do you think?
It's a push,
Is that a
right?
push?
It is a push.
It's a shove, obvious shove.
Okay, yeah, it's a push.
But the truth is this: no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter the position you think you are, do not lay your hands on someone
Yeah.
else, because you can't try to tell the person. If I leave my hands on you, this is what you need
And
to
you
do.
now
You
can't predict
you
the
can't, you
scenario.
can't predict
You can't
exactly. You
predict
can't
how the
predict what the person is going
and
to
like,
respond. How he's going to
that
respond
is
to it.
someone else's child. I mean, to be very honest, if personally,
Okay.
me, if I was in school and my teacher like put their hands on me for like something that like is not justifiable,
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'll put my hands back
So
on
you
you
think
because
this is
who
not
are you?
justifiable? Don't you think a lecturer has the right to tell you to leave his class?
Yes,
Yeah, you can tell him to leave the class. He
Why,
was
why
walking
are you
away,
dragging
but
me? He
don't
was
drag him.
walking away. The teacher came and dragged him and put like, why are you dragging? Why are you touching me? Why? You're not my dad or my
Wahala.
mom. She
Even
give
if
birth
you
to
were,
me.
even if you were, just don't lay hands on people, and
Do you-
this
do you
could
know
have
if
been
I'm
avoided.
psychotic?
Yeah.
If he has not
Do
touched.
you know if
Yeah,
I'm
if you have not
psychotic?
touched him.
What if I react in a way that would not end good for anybody? Like,
But please don't touch
just-
your elders
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
That's the angle.
But
This is what you're saying. I feel like you're speaking English,
no,
bro.
No, but also don't lay your hands on anybody. That's not your child. Don't.
You
lay-
know, when
See,
you say this lay hands,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be probably like baby boomers or any
For
of that.
example.
But when you say lay hands, it's more like
Yeah.
you're giving the vibes of maybe the lecturer slapped him, maybe the lecturer did something probably very grievous or something.
That's embarrassing
because-
in front of us.
because-
No,
because-
it's
because
not
His
like
girlfriend-
that.
his girlfriend
That's
might
not
be
how
watching
he
in
did it,
class.
though. That's not how he did it. So he pulled.
Don't shake
and
that table.
It's quite embarrassing. And
Come
like I
on.
said,
He
you
has a
can never
crush
like
in
tell
class.
what's going on like in a person's mind for you to like.
I
shove
feel-
them like that,
But
like
let's
it's-
hear what life has to say.
He has a crush in class.
Please.
He's probably one of the
Is
biggest
it his-
boys
is
in
it his
class.
devil?
Look at
He
his,
has-
look at
he
his
has
collar.
to
His collar
hold
is
ground.
flying
He has to hold ground.
So he's trying to,
Hey,
this
you
swagger.
can't
let them know
and
that
you're
he's
touching
weak.
him.
He
No,
has
never
to
to be
hold
caught on
ground.
fresh.
He really has to.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Okay. All right, so still on the street of social media, right? Apostle Femi Lazarus advised us on who a marriage suitor is, and he said, "Ladies, please marry a priest and not just a fine boy." This is when I say shake the table. This is shake the table. This one life is brief. Tell me, what's your thoughts?
I need to get the full context of what he meant by marry a priest and not a
So
fine boy.
quick one, right? Let me quickly do like a bit of an intro. So in this video, what he was just saying was, he was giving a story of one of the girls, one girl he asked out, and the girl refused because she was telling him a story. Now the girl said she remembered when her mom died and how her father had to lock himself in the room and he was praying till she came back to life. So she's more like if
for
you're
24
not
hours, yeah, she was-
and she was like, if you're not godly, if you're not probably close to God and all of these things, I can't date you. Do you get what I mean? So he was just telling us a story, really.
See, okay.
Even
This
when-
guy sound a little controversial.
It is controversial.
I think people
Tell me.
should marry for happiness. So whether it's a godly person or an ungodly person, or it's a fine boy or an ugly chap, I don't think anyone's ugly, by the way.
Yeah.
But I think you should just marry for does this person make me happy? Do
Yeah.
you compliment me in a way that makes me, because happiness can end after a while.
Yeah.
No matter how godly the person is, if you are not happy, you are
Bro.
not. And I think you prioritize being happy over everything else. So if you marry someone, I'm excited with you, I'm happy with you right now. And if the happiness ends, by all means, please walk away. So the whole idea of marry a priest, man, I beg you, uncle.
Okay, see, like just to add to what he said, right? I mean, like, yeah, people should honestly marry for happiness. And to be quite frankly honest, there are priests out here that are the most wicked people on the planet. There are priests. No, let me finish. Let me land.
Finish, baby.
Her.
Finish, baby.
So there are priests out here that are womanizers, that are showers, that are thieves, and that are whatnot. And like, if his message was to say that, oh, like, you should marry someone who is godly and like strong in their faith, like, be specific of what you're saying. Like, don't like be, you know, blunt and then try and like pass the message to like the masses and like confuse people. Like, it's wrong. Like,
Marry a good man. That's
exactly.
all I can say. Marry a good man. Marry a
man.
good man.
And be happy. That's
okay.
all that matters. Please.
I mean,
I beg, you don't have to marry a priest.
What else can I say?
We all can raise dead
They
bodies.
don't-
Some priests will be the devil that you never knew they were.
No,
I swear
don't
to
worry.
God.
Nigeria pastors, recent Nigeria pastors. I don't know. Really, sometimes I want to wonder or I want to ask, are God really calling these ones to?
No, motivational speakers become pastors. I'm sorry,
know
but
that-
that's it, right?
Artists become pastors. Remember Kanye's
Yeah, he had the
preaching
face.
phase.
He had the
Yes,
face.
yes.
Imagine a whole Kanye West. Okay, now, yes, marry a priest. Let's go. Anyways, moving on. Author Tony Tone informs us that marriage is not an achievement.
But is it though?
No, like,
Liar. Hallelujah.
no, to be very honest, like, just like add to that a bit, I would say that marriage in itself, like, you know, the act of marriage in itself, is not an achievement. What is let me land.
Okay.
What the achievement is, you know, having a long-lasting, loving, respectable, sustainable, lovable relationship. Because most people get married out here and they are living the worst lives ever. Their husbands are cheating, they are depressed, they're being, you know, beaten, just this, that. So what is actually the achievement is like being able to say that, like, yes, like, I'm in a loving, respectable relationship. Marriage in itself is just an act. It's just an act.
It's an act. It's also an achievement. If you ask me. See,
Okay.
the thing is this: you go to school, you're done with school. Check. That's an achievement, right?
Sure.
You're done with school, you get a job. An achievement. You meet someone, you get talking and get to a point where the person proposes. That's an achievement. No matter how we want to try to color it out,
So
it's
what
an
I
achievement.
would say
You
is-
marry the person, it's an achievement.
What I would say is, I feel like, first of all, achievement, it's when you say marriage is an achievement, now it depends on who the person is. Because wait, allow me to finish. Let me use your language. Allow me to finish.
Sorry, man.
So the thing is, I mean, there are people, you'd agree with me that there are people that want to get married and there are people that don't want to get married. So for people that don't really rate marriage, you cannot tell them now that it is an achievement. Do you get what I'm saying? So why to some persons their end goal, like you literally hear a girl say, "I'm like this now to Mario." Even people that they have not even worked on themselves, they don't have a job of their own, they don't even have what to bring to the table.
True.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But they will still tell you that I'm like this, I want to get married. I'm praying for this man. I'm praying for that man. So you cannot tell them now that is not an achievement.
I mean, I understand that. Like I said, like, yeah, but what is actually the achievement in marriage is like, you know, the fact that like
Even that is very
you are
fickle.
like,
To be
Real,
honest, because do you know there are some women that are actually okay that their man beats them. They feel that's some people's love language. Will you agree?
No,
Even
I've heard one story, so I
can't
do
lie.
not let that one be.
Come on.
I've heard one story.
come on.
I
So
can't disagree, Sha, to be very honest.
What you would actually not take, most persons will.
most people,
You know?
most people.
So
So Tony Tones, please. That opinion, I think it's
it's shaking.
yeah, it's not sounding on four legs.
It's shaking, but I hear you out, girl.
Marriage is an achievement.
I understand you.
Being with someone is an achievement. Whatever it is an achievement. Just let people bask in the euphoria of whatever they've achieved and
Right.
enjoy it. The truth is this: they might be happy today, tomorrow they are not. So when you are happy right now,
That's
tick
an
it.
achievement for
You
them.
got it.
I mean, yeah. Word to moms. Word to moms.
I mean, all right.
Let's go
So,
on.
I mean, the next one there we have Don Jazzy coming out to tell us why he is still single. The guy say he wants to ball. What do you think? What do you think, babe?
Let people be single if they want to be single.
I
don't-
mean,
Like, if you're
I don't
not
know
ready,
who-
you're not
who's
ready.
This, who is this? Who are the policies trying to check how you should
Who
be
go
in a
check
relationship? They want to.
Who go
You have
check
to be in a
who?
relationship. You have to be doing this. Man, please.
Nah, please let people actually be ready so that they don't come and make someone's son or someone's daughter suffer in the name of
right.
relationship.
But
The best
speaking,
of
to,
us.
speaking to being ready, right, in a marriage, I would like to hear Life's opinion on what that readiness means, because to most people now, I mean, when he came out to say that, everybody's like, bro, but you have the money now, because everybody just have the mentality that once you have money, don't worry, you can actually enter marriage. But I'd like to hear you.
So I like what's on this
You like
page.
what's there, I mean.
Once you open anybody's page on Instagram, the first thing you see is followed by Don Jazzy.
I
The
swear.
man is
Shower
everywhere.
now.
I mean, shower now.
No,
Why I
I'm
never-
not married. I'm screaming.
I tell you, the guy wants to ball.
That's an intrusive thought, because I've seen that and I've thought to myself, like, you check on everyone's page, like, followed by. I'm like, Don Baba, how are you following everybody that is hot? Shout out to you. So, but then being ready is knowing that, okay, first and foremost, I am telling myself that I'm committed to this person for
Yeah.
as long as it lasts.
Yeah.
I keep using as long as it lasts because
I
not
mean,
everything will last forever.
Forever.
Even the best quality materials
It
fade at
doesn't
some
really
point.
last.
I mean-
So as long as it lasts. So at that point, you know that it's not just about you. You are deciding to detach yourself from self, and then
Yeah.
you're focusing on someone else, and you're saying, okay, this is me trying to put your wants and your desires also at the same pedestal
Level,
as
yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
So please, by all means, then you're probably ready. But as for me and my household, we'll wait a little.
I mean, he's right, because
Okay.
you have to be like physically, emotionally, and mentally ready.
Yeah.
You have to know that, like, if I'm going into this thing, I'm here to stick, be loving, loyal, and respectable. You're not here to play. You're not here to play with my heart and my feelings. Like, be focused. I
But
know
yeah,
what you
he
want.
might still like you and still be playing with
I
you.
beg, get out, please.
No, this recent
we don't have
This recent guys, don't worry.
we don't have time for that. But anyways, we'll be back shortly, diving into the juiciest, hottest gossip. So stay with us. So thanks for sticking with us. So all right now, first hottest gossip reads, it is an offense to release skit music videos without our classification, says National Films and Video Censors Board. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, so to be honest, I like the fact that there's an intentionality now when it comes to what content to be put out, right? Because I mean, we've heard. Okay, let's give the example of why Bobrisky is even in prison in the first place.
No. But
Hold
can I
on.
be very much honest? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry again.
Go on, babe.
But if you literally read what they said and like you read like their whole
Same sex.
yeah whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's about like, why are they only specific on same sex? Why are they attacking same sex relationships, or like same sex like movies, or like
It's against the
same
law.
sex?
Because it's against Nigeria law.
Simple.
The
It's,
constitu-
that's
you
simple.
understand?
That's as simple
It's
as it
against
goes.
it.
But there are other things that are against Nigerian laws that these filmmakers still do.
Tell me one.
But what they literally focus
Tell me
on
one.
is literally same sex.
Tell me one. If you
I'm not gonna be, but like there are other things. Sha. It's literally same. Like why are they focused on that? Why? In my
no,
opinion,
like I said,
I would just say.
like I wanted to say, right? I feel like before, not until Bobrisky got into, even when the first lady that was put in 6 months, right, in the precinct and all of that, not everybody knew what offense she was really committing, and we didn't know that EFCC was actually taking that to be very, very serious. And do you get what I mean? But not until Bobrisky entered, now it became more in short, look at the video's thing. There was no naira there. It was just dollar everybody was spraying. So I feel like there's not more intentionality when it comes to the agencies now, the law agencies. But I feel like life has something to say.
See, when it comes, I saw the memo that was
so
released by them, and it
yeah,
was the same.
yeah.
But I think personally, the shout out to Nigerian Film Translator, but please, I'm making movies. Don't ban my films, but because I'm going to say something very silly.
Okay.
Truth is this: if you're a serious body, you won't be releasing these statements. That's it. If you're like a serious body who actually does what your body, like your organization is supposed to do, statements like this shouldn't be released by you.
Yeah.
People already know that you can't drop this without checking with the censors board to know how this film is going to be rated, what is rated as, if is it R rated, is it 16, is it 15, whatever. Like there are different ratings to these movies. But have you ever gone to rate a film before? If you've gone through the cumbersome process of doing all that, you understand why people would not want to go through that process. You've not made your process seamless for them to be able to come to you easy and assess whatever they want to do with ease. And then you're bringing out statements to categorically say same-sex and whatever or whatnot should be banned from either skits and the rest of them, which I understand. It's against the law. So it's allowed to... for them to put out a statement and say it's against whatever it is. But then if you are doing your job well as a Nigerian Film and Video Censors Board, where you censor every material content that is film related released into the entertainment space, you won't be needing to release this because everyone now wants to come there to say, oh, am I flouting any rules? Am I doing this? So you want to go and check to understand
like
it. But
there
you need to keep your house right. Like you need to do your stuff properly. And then when you are done with that, it becomes easy. Statements like this are avoided.
I feel you. I understand you, yes. So for those that are viewers, this is actually the hot gossip section or segment, right? So moving on to the next gossip. This one is so interesting that I really want to talk about it. So Verydarkblackman shades Iyabo and calls her a skit maker. That's like from the initials. Why he shades Nkechi Blessing for her makeup. Right? So when he came out to say oh no, see if one of us stayed with Iyabo, right, calling her that no, there was this video that she posted of her saying rain is falling, and we actually just need to go to the after party instead of going to the main event, right? So him just came out and I somehow I feel like he was probably trying to make sure that him too is also being spoken about, and thank God we are talking about him. No, honestly.
To be very honest, Verydarkblackman, count your days.
Oh wow!
But I'm gonna let you say what you have to say on that, and I'm gonna come in and add my own cup of tea.
Okay. If there's a topic I try to avoid is the Verydarkblackman topic. Like
controversial.
No. I for some weird reason, I think the Nigerian ecosystem, Nigerian entertainment system.
As I will make I tell now with.
I think the Nigerian ecosystem, Nigerian entertainment industry needs a voice, or the system needs a voice like Verydarkblackman.
No.
I see.
No.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I think we need someone who's fearless enough to call people out. But then, you know how power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. I think that's what it is. If you give, I'm about to say, if you give a backing dog too much attention, it continues barking. Not say Verydarkblackman is a backing dog. But then if you give a backing dog attention, it continues barking.
He is a backing dog.
So if you try as much as possible to avoid it, then after a while it just fizzles out, and everybody, if you, like they say, Igbo people will say the private part of an old man is not a plaything for a crying child. But if you stand in front of it naked for too long, the child wants to find out what is it. Can I juggle with it or play with it? And that's what's happening. Everyone who's standing in front of Verydarkblackman and giving him attention, don't worry, he's going to play with you very soon. And he has been doing that.
And I think that's
people who have been very quiet for a very long period of time are now collecting, because why? You just refuse to just scroll along and just move on.
But either way, sometimes I feel like this man just talks aimlessly.
I don't think he talks aimlessly.
I feel like he talks aimlessly sometimes. I mean, like he says, honestly, like he just says the most, like sometimes like, do you honestly think before you come out and you say these things? And he's also so hypocritical, and he also contradicts himself quite often. So to me, it's like, I mean, like if you want to come out and like call people out on like their BS, like you yourself, be clear of your own BS.
I don't think, see, there are some people who are very shameless, and sadly, he's one of them. So, the truth is this. I think on that video with Iyabo, you made a mistake. You called the person out in error, and this person brings out proof to show you, man, I was invited to the party, all the kiddas of the party, I was invited. What an honorable person would do is come out and say, oh, I mixed it up. I got that information all wrong. And then, honorable. But because he is who he is, and he tries on the attention that works around him, he would double down. And what he did was segue from what he got wrong into calling out other people who were actually trying to defend, like Pauloo was trying to defend his girlfriend.
No, just wait, sorry. But the funny part about it is that, like, he's literally dragging someone for, like, not being invited, while him himself, was he also invited?
He was.
No. Was he invited to the main event? Let's be clear. Did he have an invite to the main event? No. From 5 p.m. was when he was told to come.
Yeah, but
not
he
from
wasn't
10
the main
a.m.
event.
No. The main event starts from 10 a.m. Iyabo had her own invitation from 10 a.m. Not Verydarkman. So, like, you're being hypocritical and, like, you're calling out someone else when you yourself, you're also there in the same boat.
However, the channel of
I'm
invitation.
So sorry. I just don't like that man.
I think, however, the channel of invitation was, it shouldn't be something anyone should be. How do you go to a wedding and you're a wedding police?
Why are you talking about it, though, to be very honest? Like I said, he's problem on its own.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how Seun came out to also address Iyabo, right? Iyabo, first of all, came out she came out, I think she was a bit pissed and all of that. So she was like, you know what? Let's talk about this thing all straight. And she first of all came with the fact that Seun, which according to her, Seun Kuti is the one making this whole thing a bit like, he's the one aiding, what's his name now?
Verydarkman.
VDM. That's Verydarkman. Sorry, VDM. Okay. So she was like, the reason why he's acting like this, the reason why he is coming out and talking to anybody anyhow, the way he pleases him. I mean, he came out to talk about Obi Kubana. When Obi Kubana said he needs to slow down, he should not insult Iyabo Ojo.
Elders.
God bless you. He went for that one and said, see elders that came here and be selling bitters to the same, you know. So he has just been going down for everybody. And let's not even exempt the fact that Blessing CEO is on that one's neck. So Blessing has been using this guy to catch crews.
See, I think, Verydarkman thrives on attention, and if you give him attention, he would segue from anywhere to anywhere because there's no particular direction to whatever he's trying to do. He started with all beauty products and was trying to call them out, which was a lovely thing. We're like,
because they're thinking he's an activist,
go dark man. And then
until he came with
and then
his problems.
he moved into some other people, started calling out Blessing CEO and the rest of them.
Okay.
Which I think some people should be called out to. So Verydarkman
like
on that one. I agree with you. But in all honesty, I hate activists and activism. So Seun Kuti, I'm not also a fan.
Okay.
So people who tend to talk a lot get to a point where they start talking rubbish.
Yeah, heavy rubbish.
Like it's a tendency.
Okay.
If you don't articulate and you don't have a particular direction to whatever you want to say or spin,
you don't even know what
if
you're
you just
saying.
you start yarning rubbish. Like
Just
they say in local parlance, you go yarn up
Okpata.
so it gets to a point where they tend to do that. And instead of you to be honorable enough to say, oh, okay, man, I got this information all mixed up and all wrong, let me say, oh, I'm sorry for this, but this is what I still am on. But they won't do that because they always strive on doubling down, and doubling down brings attention, and that attention is why we are talking about them here.
Bro,
right. Because even Seun came out in one of the videos I saw. Seun came out to say, I've been telling Verydarkman to join politics. I've been telling him to talk about our politicians.
you know what?
I've been telling him to talk about our politicians.
It started with Seun Kuti. He was always on, I call him Instagram live activist.
Oh, wow.
So he does that a lot. And then now we have Verydarkman. Give it another year.
There'll be another person.
It will be a rave. Like everyone wants to, because the truth is this, it's giving attention. Blogs are posting about you. People are talking about you. We are on this show now, Gossip Gala, talking about them.
So let's quickly touch on the fact that he was arrested. and was later granted bail. Now, let me read a tweet. A tweet from Adeyanju, DJ said, our client, Verydarkblackman, has been arrested by the police on the instruction of CP Igwe for exposing someone who allegedly duped a Nigerian abroad. Instead of the police to arrest the alleged person, that means the person that don't dupe another person, right? They arrested Verydarkblackman on the allegation of defamation.
See,
what do you guys think?
Anybody can arrest anybody. Let's put it out there. Anybody can arrest anybody on any. Like, you can smile to me in a very funny way. I'll be like, I don't like the way you're smiling to me
I swear
right
to
now.
God.
And I'll call the police to come and check you out. So anybody can arrest anybody, but detaining the person for too long is the problem.
Yeah, sure.
So if you take anybody to the police station, there's this. Do you have a lawyer present, or the state provides you with one? I don't know if they do it in Nigeria, but it's very popular in American films.
Yeah.
And so they provide you.
No, they do,
Of course they do. They provide you with a lawyer, then you state your case. If it's a bailable offense, you are let go almost immediately. Like what happened to defamation is a suit at best.
Yeah.
So it was a bailable offense, and defamation, I have proof, I don't have proof. You state it through your lawyers and everything. You pay whatever, although they say bail is free. You pay whatever,
even though we know it's not.
and then you can go back home. I think that's what happened with him. So him coming out to say, they instead of them arresting the person that was, anybody can arrest anybody. The point is, don't overkeep people in detention when they shouldn't be staying for that long. That's it.
What do you think, babe?
I
feel like you're done. Oh my God. So I have the next one. I have next one where he said, I am into deep that I can't abandon my fight for the people. I can't stop, and sadly they will keep arresting me.
Is it high now?
What fight
Which
for the people? What, bro?
Which people?
Bro, check yourself.
But that's the high.
But
That's the high you get from things like this. You won't want to stop now. You expect him to stop?
But do you actually agree that he's fighting for people?
No,
yes,
sometimes.
You got 1 million naira back from the Instagram influencer Ashmushi for someone. That's a good fight.
Sometimes you have to look at the good and then the bad.
Yeah,
and then if the bad
balance out.
outweighs the good, then
the rest,
he's very bad. He's very bad man.
No.
Bad man.
He said according to
God.
him, he said, I have loads of DM about people who want me to help them get stuff
No,
back. I can't stop now.
I've heard him.
So please, let him by all means. If you can get like the 1 million naira I got back from Ashmushi and then other like the skincare, this, if you can still do those by the side, we'll just have to turn a blind eye on when
on the one he has faults in, right? Okay, so next one here. Seun Kuti came again and said, I have said this before. If he has defamed your character, sue him. Now this was him speaking to Iyabo. Yeah. So Iyabo came and was actually telling, like I said earlier, he was telling what's his name now? Seun Kuti, that the reason why this video is doing all of these things he's doing is because of you. So he has insulted, according to I actually watched that video. That video was a long one. Queen Mother. That's what everybody call her on Instagram. She came out, she was talking, and she's like, with all of these things that are going on, this boy is not just insulting me. No, so she now explained to all of us this one I cannot call it online
quarrel.
I cannot call it. Okay, so she was saying a whole lot, to be honest, right? But what do you guys think? To be right from the initials, I feel like there was no need for her to have actually even put her mouth on this matter. She would have just let it slide.
See, I think one of the things Verydarkblackman is learning very well is, I think when he started, it was just exuberance and enthusiasm. He was just going out, he would call your name and they say, now he's beginning to tactically use language like allegedly, like tell a story without actually calling the person, but whoever the story is about would know it's you. So he's finding a way around it so that he won't be going in and out of panty. Okay, no, it's not panty, kuje every now and again because in Abuja. So he won't be going in and out of that every now and again. And he's been doing that in a very nice way. I give him props for that. Whoever his advisors are, or whoever his team of lawyers are, they've been trying to help him. Okay, this is how you can skirt the law like that. And he's been doing well. But in truth, Iyabo, madam, you are a veteran. This is me advising me to you. Just in case this clip makes it to you. You're a veteran. We love what you do. They are
Oh
calling you
my
a skit
God.
maker. You were making movies when these guys were in diapers.
I mean,
And now they are calling you a skit maker. You should know better not to respond to any of
Speaking
this.
of diapers, right? This is what she came out to say again because there's a whole lot of back and forth between VDM, Seun, and Queen Mother. Now she said, VDM, that's Verydarkman's mother, did not try. She did not raise a human being. Instead, let's go on. If I see her one-on-one, I will slap her.
See, this is where you get to go into the mud, and now you are now in the mud with the mud.
Even from the initial video, if you watch from
She should log out.
that first video, where when he started talking, he said the reason why he's even dragging her now was because she insulted his mother.
But the truth is this: she should log out. Except you can never tell. She's probably enjoying the attention too, because it's giving them.
You never really know.
So, except she's enjoying it, I would have
You
tapped
never
out
really
because
know.
you would never win. You want to be logical with someone who doesn't
Not
care about
logical.
logic.
I mean,
welcome
Not
to the
logical.
club.
Let's go on a short break, guys. I know you're enjoying this whole thing because I am too. So hottest gossip is coming right after. Stay tuned.
Nigeria, by extension, Africa, is faced with a lot of challenges.
With the growing youth population and very little engagement.
That is a ticking time bomb.
We're blessed people with a diverse culture who have a lot to say.
And yes, we are talking.
It is important we drive conversations that informs, inspires, and influences thoughts and actions.
If we say there is beauty in diversity, then let us embrace our diverse culture.
We must continue to courageously be the voice of transformation.
As we are the hope for the future,
Yesterday's conversation shaped today.
what are you saying to shape your tomorrow?
We know you have a lot to say, and we are here to hear you.
Hi guys, so it's still the hottest is gossip gala, right? But now it's the segment hottest gossip today. And guess what? The hottest gossip today is Chivido 2024. I think it's like this one that we should do something like drum rolls. Because I mean it's a lot here. Starting from you know how much I love Amebo. I mean this show is actually for Amebo. So let's even start with the gift that was given to Chioma. The gift. So I mean, the video gave her a ring that actually cost 2 to 3 Rolls Royce. Hallelujah. And also a car. Like literally, he went to the company and he made sure that they gave him exactly what he wants. That's that. What else can I ask for, basically? Why is everybody quiet on this table?
I mean, yeah.
It
nice.
was a colorful wedding.
Ha!
A beautiful wedding.
Is that all you have to say?
It was a fine wedding.
Oh, wow.
We enjoyed watching the pictures,
Yeah,
the
wow.
videos. It was
alright.
nice.
You guys don't do that to me.
No, but it was alright. It's like the wedding was successful. It was okay. Like it came and it passed.
Oh wow.
So
like every event.
yeah,
take.
Okay. Okay, so I mean the next one here we have.
So for the next one, we have Davido's bestie, Cuban chief priest, brags, and I quote, "My agenda for Chivido cost mere 7 million naira." Let's clap for him first of all. Let's clap.
Why you clapping for him? Let's see that video. Let's see that Badagon.
Let's clap for him because 7 million. Wow.
It could, like, depends on the designer who designed it, man.
Damn.
It's
cool.
It's cool.
He's cool.
I don't think it's bragging. I had something. I had a conversation with Mai one time, and he was giving us the range at which they make some of these clothes for. I mean, so it's well within the range. So 7 million is not a lot, to be sincere.
I'm not talking about the money.
No, the money is plenty, oh. Don't get see. 7 million is plenty, oh. But you know what I mean.
I mean,
you know,
it's
for the caliber and for the it's
for
not.
Chivido, are you meant to wear less than?
You want to wear? I want to wear baby lace.
No vex.
Come
Baby lace.
Oh, Chivido. What?
Oh yeah, no vex now. No vex.
But anyway, so moving on, we have. Fan raises the bar of stanship for Wizkid and Burna Boy supporters as she tattoos Davido and Chioma on her hands.
This is when they say something is extra.
No, I'm so sorry, but are you okay?
No. What? Are you, we have a celebrity who has like a Davido tattoo in between her chest.
No, it's not even that. I mean, let me just say sorry. To what extent? Is it not?
I feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is extra.
To what extent?
It's okay. It's okay for us to be online in-laws and be like, oh yeah, Choma this. Oh wow, Davido.
You've not even tattooed your mommy or your daddy.
Do you get?
It's now Davido here and Chioma here.
What?
As in how far?
People have had Beyonce and Jay-Z on their arms.
But see, clearly, are those people
Navy?
okay? You know, I think it's come to the point where tattoo artists really have to start telling people.
No.
As long
as you're paying.
No, exactly. It is none of my business. Just bring the money.
I understand, but I mean, come on now. To what extent?
Fan.
To what extent?
That's stanship.
No, to me, it's not just. It's like you're praising them like they're gods. Like,
see, let me put it in perspective for you. See, there's I like this person. I'm a fan of this person. I stand this person. And I adore and worship this person. So there are levels to this thing. Right. You can't adore and worship me and not have a tattoo of me on you. Hello. Please. For those of you that become fans of me.
You don't think it's wrong. You feel like
it's not even tattooed how
it's okay.
Will it be okay and normal and draw tattoos of people who are not related to?
That's exactly what we are saying.
She's not normal. She's not normal. And it's okay.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
How I didn't get that.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's okay not to be normal. But my advice to you is that, you know, when you know you're not normal, you seek help. You just seek help.
When you are not normal, you draw tattoo of your face.
Or you do that. You either seek help or you draw tattoos of like
of your face. That's how it works.
Simple. But first and foremost, shall seek help.
No.
Anyways, still on the fanship, Barrister Hua explains why Chioma won despite Davido baby mama saga. Okay.
So he came out to say that Chioma is actually a very good woman. She's understanding that men will always cheat.
Wife.
I did tell you that men will always cheat. What do you have to say, you're man?
I don't like the idea of when people say men will always cheat. Like it can be very annoying. But
speak your own truth.
But this is it.
Your truth.
I think we had a conversation about this off air one time, and then I said cheating is not a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, and
I
was so
don't think cheating is a deal breaker for me. But what I do not want is for me to have to explain your indiscrecies to other people. I wouldn't want that.
The
so
publicizing of it, and then like putting your partner in that place where they're now in a public space
when they have to explain.
And it's like
things like that video, please. Sorry, that video, please. I'm on my knees.
Should never have come out.
Should never come out.
Ever.
Bro. I know I'm not a star yet, and
maybe we don't know how it works.
See, there are some things that will never come out about me in public spaces. It's either you or me. Choose one.
Come on. Come on now. We gotta do better than that. Yeah.
Don't do that.
No, I'm serious. like to be factual now. Let's be serious. I don't think cheating is a deal breaker. But
For
I
you.
don't want to explain. For
I like
your,
how
your
you said
own,
for you.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
It's true.
For you.
I don't want to
Bro.
be explaining to people that my wife said my person did like it will be too stressful mentally for me to deal with, and because I don't want to deal with.
Also, the stress it has on your partner,
Yeah,
like the embarrassment,
the embarrassment,
the
is,
pain, the
no,
humiliation.
how you are feeling second-hand embarrassment for someone
yada.
firsthand. So I don't want to feel that.
Personally, I felt pain for trauma, but girl, if you're happy, be happy.
You know the popular proverb that says it is better to cry in a Rolls Royce than cry on a
Abi,
bicycle.
I swear.
I knew you guys would concord to that.
Use those money and
but
wipe
that-
your
but
tears.
Such a woman thing to
but
agree
that
to.
Wipe your
doesn't,
tears.
come on. But that doesn't mean
No,
I'm actually
I don't stand
in
that
agreement
stance,
with
but
what
I mean,
Chioma.
like,
Do you get what I mean? No, we just F you.
Yeah, I know, it's a woman thing to agree with. That's why I brought it up.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so moving on. Online in-law spokesperson Dion. D1. Sorry, D1, if I...
No, he doesn't care.
Anyways, D1... Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was talking about Igbo people not doing right.
Okay, slam Shoma's family for allowing Chivido to hold in Lagos instead of,
The East.
the East. So what's your take? I'm not Igbo, so I mean, I don't know how you guys...
Yeah, Igbo, right?
Don't do that.
No.
Yeah, I am.
I was slightly confused just off because I was like, what is actually the problem? Like I said, I'm not Igbo, so I don't understand where the wrong is. So
I don't think...
as an Igbo person,
Where are you from?
I'm from Delta.
So let's start from you people. When do you want to get married to you? Is it okay for you? And you probably want to get married to a Yoruba person, right? So that table was not okay.
Wow. You must hate the Yorubas very much. The look on your face was very, very worrisome.
Sorry.
These are the issues.
Sorry, please, speak for yourself.
Oh wow.
Anyways, yeah, I'm
Someone
from
with Yoruba
Delta.
demon.
So you want what tribe do you want to get married to? Delta too?
I don't know, baby.
Hey, boy, I said Yoruba, and you said Jesus.
Come
Just
to my
know.
village.
Where's
Akwa
your
Ibom.
village? Hey.
See, I think D1 is just being mischievous, and he
wow.
just wants to.
I
he
like
likes
to trend too.
He likes to put himself in situations where it's not necessary. Guy, stick to being a comedian and comedy.
Oh, wow.
I mean, so is he trying to say that like she should have gotten married like in her hometown?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah.
Personally, like, I'm from Delta States, but I'm not gonna get married there. I'm not even gonna have a traditional wedding to begin with. So I don't see what the issue is.
Wait.
Sorry.
Take us back a bit.
You
He
heard
doesn't
me
want a
right.
traditional wedding.
You heard
Why?
me
Choice.
right.
Why?
I want a white wedding.
And that's it.
What?
Because I want it.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
it.
a choice.
Her.
Okay. Okay.
So I
Let me
think
hear you
D1
live.
just wants to say something. Is it because it's
wants to be
Davido and
heard.
Chioma? Is that why the rules all of a sudden has to change?
Right.
Because I've gone to loads of traditional weddings held in Lagos by Igbo people, Hausa people, different people. As long as you have certain family members represented, that's all you need. The
Right.
location is
Does not matter.
influential. If you have people represented that are decision makers in the family, that's all you
And
need.
also,
So
what if you're not too
I can
familiar
fly
with your
everybody to-
hometown? To be very honest, what if you're not familiar with your hometown at all? Like,
It doesn't even
what
matter.
do you do?
If I can fly with my kinsmen to
Yeah,
somewhere on a
I'm
yacht
not gonna go get
in
married in a place
Marabella to
that,
get married.
Do you understand?
Who are you to come and
I
tell
mean-
He won't
me?
stop me. He won't check me. Nobody. That's for sure.
No, just
Perfect. But anyways, so last but not least, anyways, on the church part, actress Merritt Gold knocks Christians for celebrating Davido's wedding and criticizing the congregation for fornication. What are your thoughts?
I feel like this is just a normal thing that actually happens a whole lot of
The
times.
rules are broken
People
and
must
changed
talk.
for everybody. See, in the animal kingdom, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than the other. See,
I really don't understand life on this set.
it's the truth. See,
No, but he's right.
Damn.
Exactly
animals
what
are
he
supposed
said.
to be equal, but some animals are more equal than the other. So there are hierarchies to this thing. Man, same rules don't apply to everybody. That's the rule of life.
I
No
mean-
matter how much you want to jump off a cliff and shout and yell,
I
rules rules do not apply. Some people will get to the airport and queue. Some will get there and straight to luggage checking in and the rest of it. So it depends on your level of what's it called now? How much you have. You know when they say billionaire onyeji cash, it's not by mouth,
Shopping
it's by
and
what
spending.
you have. So if you have it, flaunt it, and if you can get away with certain things, please by all means do.
All right, so we're going on a quick break, guys, because I mean, guess what? Coming up, we have some juicy. Let's go on this break.
Nigeria, by extension, Africa, is faced with a lot of challenges.
With the growing youth population and very little engagement.
That is a ticking time bomb.
We're blessed people with a diverse culture who have a lot to say.
And yes, we are talking.
It is important we drive conversations that informs, inspires, and influences thoughts and actions.
If we say there is beauty in diversity, then let us embrace our diverse culture.
We must continue to courageously be the voice of transformation.
As we are the hope for the future.
Yesterday's conversation shaped today.
What are you saying to shape your tomorrow?
We know you have a lot to say, and we are here to hear you.
Hello guys and welcome back to Gossip Gala. As you all know, it's obviously our first show and our launch, so we will be, in honor of our first show, popping this lovely glass of Chapana. I call it Chapana, not champagne. So say it with me. Chapana.
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 We don't learn today. We have learned.
So alright, would you obviously, do us the honors
Come
of
on.
popping the Chapana?
Okay, let me say this now. In my previous life, I used to be a bartender.
Okay.
So,
In your
thank you
previous
for...
life.
Yeah, my previous life.
This is
That's-
give me.
No,
That-
some
that was
of
a few
us have
months-
lived many lives.
That was
Oh,
a
really?
few
So
months
have I.
away
Oh,
ago.
you've
I've
lived
lived
many
like
lives.
4 or 5 lives.
4 or 5
I
lives.
think
So-
I'm on my 6th right now.
You're on the. Oh wow.
So, it's good to... Thank you guys for having me on your
Yeah.
maiden episode
Come on.
And thank you
Gossip Gala.
for being
Thank you for
here.
making me talk about very...
Very
yeah,
dark man.
What you
Thank you.
said,
Thank
yeah.
you for making me talk about every other persons that I probably would have not talked
Not
about.
talk about.
I don't know if I need to like.
But
talk
that's
or,
one
like,
thing about gossip.
But then it's Gossip Gala,
Yeah.
so we have to
I
talk
mean,
about
we just
them.
have to gossip.
So
I may
let's-
have to like
no,
talk
it's
or
fine.
take cover because
I'm
I
going
don't
to try
know
not to pop it.
how this is gonna,
You
you
know,
know,
that-
go. Are we safe?
Yeah, very safe.
We're safe.
I promise.
Okay, you said we're safe.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Isn't that exactly? I was supposed to say that.
So
Where's the woo?
if you serve a lot,
You have to
This
tilt
one-
your
this
glasses.
one is-
or you,
Tilt.
no,
Oh.
you have to tilt. Let
tilt
me help
the gas.
you. Let me
okay,
help
cool.
you.
Sorry.
I think
Per.
I'm the only person that is actually
In his
very...
previous life. Cheers.
So
Thank you.
let's.
Thanks.
So
Oh my
I'm
God,
going
this
to-
is lovely.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to do a
I
toast.
kind of like, in honor of being the baddie, I think I should just hold the bottle.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you, by all
And have
means.
the bottle to myself.
So let's make a toast.
Yeah.
To more gossip,
Amen.
juicy ones.
Hallelujah.
Great
To the
ones.
good life. And
To-
spilling the tea.
to spilling the tea and shading people
Shading people. Emphasis on shading
calling them
people.
out on their
Her.
DS.
Oh,
To Gossip Gala, to Upgrade TV.
Everything.
So, cheers.
Come
cheers.
on.
And next time, we're going to be coming for you and your mamas. So,
Yeah,
stay tuned.
I don't know about your
I don't
mamas,
know about
but
that
then-
one. No.
But they'll come for you.
I know, I will personally. I'll come for you and your mamas.
I don't know about that. I'm not going to drag anybody for anybody, mama.
But yeah, it was a lovely one. Obviously, we'll be back again tomorrow, same time. So catch us. And you know, if it's trending, we're talking. Per.
Okay,
Bye, guys.
Did I do the part too?
I mean,
Yeah, per. and catch me every week. Hello, my lovey.